In answer to my question, Skylacar, if you're here, the game crashed. Me and Sky, you might remember the last time I tried to launch Detroit, this did exactly the same thing. Me and Sky were tinkering with it to see if we can make it somewhat improve, and it didn't work. So here we are. It is me. I'll relaunch it again in the background. I can't promise that there isn't going to be any loud noises, and we'll just do our best because, in all honesty, a lot of the reviews online seem to think that this game crashes all over the shop. My PC is more than capable of handling it on Ultra, and I don't know what the issue is. The one positive is, a lot of the people that are complaining about it on the forums are complaining about much worse crashes.
Hi, it's good to see you again.
Oh, would you shut up?
Great to start the weekend with Detroit.
When they know it's the weekend. Ugh. When mine crashes, it just crashes to death. It just closes. It just closes to desktop. So I don't know. But hello, it's me. I'm back. Sorry, I'm distracted from your words by the mesmerizing video of your shoulder. Yeah, that's ignore that. Ignore that. Look at the new corner, George. That photo must have been taken by a wonderful photographer. They're okay, I suppose. Yes, that's the new corner, George, everybody. And yes, I did just hesitate because every time I move my hand across the screen like this, I can never remember which way to move it to make sure. But look, we have a new corner, George. It's very exciting. And as usual, we have a corner dumpling. That is actually that frog's name. That is Dumpling. How's it hanging? It's been a little bit. The world is on fire. And I'm not gonna get into the politics of the matter because I don't think I need to, because I'm a Twitch streamer and people don't watch me for politics. But if you, what's the best way to, I now need to think about this without saying it out loud. Our community, the frog and chicken community, the frog being my partner DollyWhiskers, me being the chicken. The frog and chicken community is 100% accessible, is 100%, or at least we try to make it 100% safe space. With everything going on in the world right now, I hope you know that you will always be welcome with us and here, and regardless of the consequences, and I just want you to make sure that you're okay. I did write something very specifically worded on our Discord, and I will say it right now. For the people that aren't affected by that person's various agendas that will be coming into effect sometime later this year, if you know anybody that is living if you know anybody that is living their lives sort of like the antithesis end, or not the antithesis, sort of like the, basically, unless somebody is openly living out there, like living their life, all of that stuff is public knowledge. I'm trying to, what did I write? I need to just read it from the Discord. One sec. Let me just get the Discord open. I'm just going to read this message because it's also Friday night and I'm unable to word right now. Okay. I'm just gonna read the message that I put in the Discord in its entirety because I'm lazy. If you've ever been offended by my people, see, I can't even read. If you've ever been offended by my people are shit sentiments, the writing is somewhat on the wall at this point. Regardless, our community remains driven by accessibility, support, and understanding. Please tread carefully in the coming weeks and months. And in today's world of social media surveillance, remember, kids, if you know anything about anyone living their life in direct opposition to Trump's, I said their name, anti-everything agenda, unless they're putting it out there themselves, you don't know anything about it. And that's just be safe and don't openly tell people about shit where it's not your place to tell people about shit. Because I think, especially in the circles that I travel in, everybody's going to need to take care of each other that extra little bit for the next 4 years. And I hope everybody knows that our community is welcoming or as welcoming as you want it to be. Because I fully also respect anybody that doesn't then want to share that information with people online. Because, holy shit, world's a scary place. I say it in passing sometimes, but this week, fucking hell. That's it. That's the tweet. Otherwise, friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. No more politics. We don't do politics on this channel. Well, we do it on occasion, but I did just want to say that to you. We are back playing Detroit Become Human. But before we do that, we have a debut. Also, the cat's here, so we'll give him a treat. Let's press this. And I actually have a couple of things to show you, and it's funny that Dolly has done the hat wheel because I have a new hat. I'm not going to spin the wheel because I have a new hat and I want to show it to you. So let me just give this cat some treats. You take this. It's very nice. Yes, it's very good. You take this. It's very good. Thank you. He's a good boy. He's been... I love this cat. If it wasn't already obvious, I love this cat. I've been back at work full time this week after the COVID thing, and I miss him while I'm at work. I miss DollyWhiskers too, obviously, but I love this cat, is all I'll say. That's it. Am I going to have to ask you to leave now, sir, because you're sat where my mouse is? I think I am. His little paw saying please is adorable. Yeah, but look at him. Look at the terror that he can wrought. Look at Angry George. Anyway, I have some debuts, and I know I just said that I love this cat, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave because you can't sit there while I'm doing technical things. Get down. All the way down. Go on. Go see your mum. Go down. He's not angry. He was talking to me. I would like to... Drum roll, please. I don't have a drum roll. I've also not gone through chat, so we'll whiz through chat in a second, but I have a new hat. And if you're not familiar with who this is, we have a friend called Sanguine in the community who is also... They also have a dedicated splash screen that looks like this. So Sanguine is now on the hat wheel. It's a good time. Other things. I'm going to say I have been working. I haven't been working because they've done a whole lot. They've done it all, and it's been absolutely fantastic. You might be familiar with one of my mods called Durandria. They have been squirreled away, especially with the month in October that they had, because they also found time to do streaming. They've been working on a series of trailers for me for what feels like half of the year. And I now debut it to you. You might have already spotted the shorter form version that's live on my Twitch profile at the moment. It is only 60 seconds. The full one is twice the length. So, for your viewing pleasure, I would like to reveal this first playthrough of my trailer, the brand new trailer. I will play it. I have a short form version and a long form version. Which one I play will entirely depend on my mood, but this is to introduce myself to people that come in from raids. I had some of these before, but they were ones that I sort of had strung together, and as time went on, I felt increasingly less happy with them. Jura has done some absolutely fantastic work. Dolly has just shouted them out in the conventional meme because you can't do two of the official Twitch ones. So I highly recommend you go drop them a follow. And honestly, they're very good. I'm not sure if they're making video editing a thing that you can purchase via their coffee. But right now, I might have the only Jura trailer in existence. And I'm really happy for that because it's great. So I'll be back in 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bop. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bop. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. No, I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulk hose. That's it. That's all I've got. Hey! I'm sorry. They put so much more effort into that than I ever did with my previous ones. It was totally worth the money. I am so happy with it. You are very likely to see that 1 billion 1,000 times. Dolly.
Hooray. Gerandria has been nesting with us for 4 months.
Thank you for the
Thank you at DollyWhiskers for the gifted sub.
My fave hurts from Joe is so good. I'm so Jura is in chat now, obviously. Jura, I'm so happy with it. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you very much from the Bok Brigade for that trailer, which every time I can get raided, I'm going to play in some format. So people, get used to it. Yeah, I'm so here for it. Time Lord, welcome in. I need to whiz through chat real quick and then we'll get on with the game. Watch it crash in the background. I need some background noise. Actually, I'm going to take this opportunity at the same time. No, I'm not. Ignore me. Ignore me. I was about to say something and I'm not going to do that. I've changed my mind. Vulcan Ryan, congratulations on the first. Welcome in, Vulcan Ryan. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Happily ever, Cara. You just weren't quick enough. You need to get quicker than that. DollyWhiskers with some dancing pigeons. Cursed Pineapple. Welcome in. Always a pleasure to see you. And we're scrolling. Skylar Car. Completely unrelated to Skylar Car. Like, you know, I love Sky really. But they didn't get first, therefore, boo. Look at the new Corner George. We've been through the new Corner George. Wow. Boo. Boo. Okay, we're whizzing through. Ziggy Z! And now I'm down in the corner. How bloody dare you? How bloody... I'll just sit down here and I'll get my sanguine hat on. My sanguine hat will protect me. Ziggy Z, welcome in. Jura, obviously, with the gifted sub, resub. I'm not sure how to call that. Basically, DollyWhiskers gave Jura multiple gifted subs a little while ago. And when somebody gives multiple gifted subs, it so rarely happens in that way that I'm very unclear on how to refer to it. Because I'm like, oh, hi, Jura, thank you for the sub. But it's also like, oh, but DollyWhiskers paid for it, which is, the announcement for that is very strange to me. Time Lord, welcome back as always first. You know what, Time Lord? You know what? It counts in this case. No, not shit. No, I'm doing it the wrong way. No, no. Add first. Time Lord. Time Lord is on the board, everybody. Time Lord is on the board. Spoopy's had multiple free. Spoopy has had multiple free firsts from me. Spoopy, if you can hear me right now, you don't get a first today. Was just trolling. I don't care. You deserve it. Can I get a... Does that make it look like the dragon's wearing a fez? I don't think that works. Ignore that. Ignore that. Drunk, welcome in, and hope you're having a good time. Yeah, we're caught up. We're all caught up. What else do I say? I've already covered the elephant in the room. The large weird haired elephant. Something politics. Now I'm going to look. Have a good look, DollyWhiskers. If you ever shaved, it was my fave, but Oopie has a fez now. I mean, I've got other hats.
Including the
Just
bow
put
tie.
just put a.
Cool. Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are
Hey,
cool.
that works.
Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie. Get rid.
Bow ties are cool.
Princess Sanguine works. I'll take Princess Sanguine. Princess. You could have Sanguine with a party hat on. Yeah, I kind of like that. We'll do Sanguine with a party hat on for a bit. Bow tie. We do this. And we do... No, orange is too close. We do pink. I'm just getting increasingly more colorful in the bottom corner. Let me turn my background audio off. Let me get back into the game. Okay. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to tell you how proud I am for you for doing that, but you need to tell me. So if you have achieved anything, it can be as big as running a marathon. It can be as small as getting out of bed, because some people struggle to get out of bed every single day. But I want you to know how proud I am of you, because there are people in the world that do not have people to tell them that they are proud of them, and I am nominating myself to be that person on the internet. RBC 700 Chim. Oh, is that that's a reference to this game we're playing? DollyWhiskers. Let me just take a. Let me write that down in the mod chat so I don't forget it. Oh my god, my screen is covered up with a freaking Mothman. Okay, there we go. I will sort that out either during or depends if Dolly can decode what that means. Buttons. Oh my god, buttons are happening. Jura.
3, 2.
Okay. Got through a chaotic work week and at least four more of the same, if not worse, coming up. Thankful for fun screams to escape. I know that feeling. I am so on board with that feeling. It's all downhill till Christmas now, and when I say downhill, it's all uphill till Christmas now. But hopefully you'll have some time off during the holiday period, or at least that's what I'm looking forward to, because my next week off is until like the week between Christmas and New Year's, and I could really do with one now. But I also took a week off for COVID, so it kind of I need a holiday after my sick leave, which seems counterproductive in my brain. In terms of an update on my symptoms, you might hear it in my voice a bit. The coughing is still present. I am taking some what is effectively a cough repressor, because the cough's not going away. It's fairly stable, and the more tired I get, the more I cough. So we're just sort of balancing it out. The fatigue is real, people. The fatigue is real. But I'm trying not to let it keep me down. And yeah, that's it. In terms of my achievement, I made it through my first in-person week back in the office. And it had its moments. Do you want to know what I've done every single day to get through the week? And like, as much as I am on board with my job right now, because I do like my interest in my job wanes depending on the time of year or how busy we are sometimes, but I feel like I'm absolutely nailing aspects of my job right now. I had to get a bacon and egg sandwich every single day, otherwise I would have just I think I would have given up. I think I would have not driven the car to work. I think I would have just stayed in bed and felt really sorry for myself. I got up, I got dressed, I got showered, and then every single day this week, I have eaten a bacon and egg sandwich for lunch. And holy shit, is that like, I'm probably going to regret it in terms of... I'm probably not going to regret it. I don't regret it, but I can't do that forever because it's expensive. Dressed and then showered. You know what I mean. Showered, then dressed. Yeah. Bacon and egg sandwich is restorative. Brioche bun, right? Brioche bun. 3 slices of bacon. Fried egg. Sunny side up. runny egg, so when you press the top of the bun down, the yolk sort of like spills over the sides, and then when you've eaten some of the sandwich, you can mop up the egg yolk with the bread. I can't do that every day from now on. I physically can't keep going with that because that's bad for me. But where I had lost some weight during COVID, and now I don't think I've lost that weight anymore. It's a good time. It's a good time. It has been a week of growth and recovery and bacon and egg sandwiches. It's breakfast time here, and now I'm salivating, although you can keep the runny egg fully cooked for me. Runny egg is best egg. I will fight you. I will fight you with an egg. Okay, we're going to play some Detroit Become
Your
Human.
parameters have been saved.
In fact, I'm going to go back into that menu because you're going to speak to me. I need to do a very quick update because I like to do sort of the last time on RightBigChimken Twitch stream. Last time we I can speak. Last time when we played Detroit Become Human, it was just a casual 2 hours. We were introduced to 3 characters. We were introduced to Connor, Kara, and Lucas, all androids. Connor was I'm trying to think of the technical term for it. They went into a high energy situation and were there to sort of rescue a hostage, and in the process, the android, they were hunting deviants seemingly being Marcus. You were on a roll. Wait, which one's Marcus? Is it Lucas? Is it Marcus is the one with the artist? Connor, Kara, and Marcus. Police negotiator. Connor was a police negotiator. I might just be murdering these names. Connor was a police negotiator. Kara was a maid, for want of a better word. So let me start again because people are. Let me start again. So Connor was a police negotiator. He was sent to a situation where a renegade deviant android had taken a child daughter hostage and was threatening to drop her off the side of the building. He de-escalated the situation. In the process, the deviant android was slain, killed, whatever the technical explanation of what happens to an android is. And then Connor disappeared off with some of his police buddies. And when I say police buddies, they didn't seem to be buddies at all because there's this underlying story element of how certain people have a general disdain for androids and I guess their position in society and what roles they're taking on. Kara, we were introduced to. They were recovered from a repair shop. The owner was a surly gentleman who said that Kara had been hit by a car. Her memory had been wiped in that process. She was taken home and they were made to start cleaning up the house on behalf of this surly gentleman. It was slowly revealed during that process that this surly gentleman is a bit of a bastard. He's got a drinking problem, he's taking drugs, but he is also looking after his I'm guessing based off the situation, daughter. It's not guessing. It's his daughter. The mother no longer seems to be in the picture. And it's very traumatic. So I warn you, if there are any further Kara sections of the stream today, if you are bothered by scenes of that sort of nature, please tread carefully. I do not want you to feel uncomfortable whilst watching this game. Kara went about and we were slowly introduced to this very shy daughter. And it was sort of revealed that Kara had not been hit by a car. Kara had been the victim of an attack by the dad, whose name escapes me, I can't remember, and the daughter, I can't remember their name either. And that's what put her in the repair shop. And then we sort of cut Todd, thank you. Then we cut to Marcus. Marcus is the caretaker of who I assume famous rich artist. Marcus was off in town fetching some paints from a local paint shop. We bumped into some protesters who were protesting against androids taking their jobs. There was a little bit of a rough and tumble, and then we were sent on our way by a policeman. Marcus went back to the home of this artist. They got him out of bed. They readied his day. They fed him breakfast. They took him to the gallery. gallery, and they did art together. The artist was working on this very large painting that was hung on the wall, and through sort of like conversational sort of engagement type thing, Marcus was made to paint a picture. Interestingly, there was this whole concept of how when they tried to paint the first time, it was like a replication of reality. It was like a photo. It had no emotion attached to it. And then the artist basically said, now paint something with emotion. I'm gonna pick something, paint it. It doesn't have to be in front of you. And the word I think we selected was prisoner. There were various words that we could select from, and the art that Marcus produced was him stood behind the artist, pushing him in his wheelchair. And it was very interesting that we selected prisoner, and that's what the art ended up looking like. After we did this little segment, we were introduced to the artist's son, who seemingly is addicted to the same drug, or at least I'm wondering if the drug element is going to be a common theme in this. He seems to be taking the same drug that the surly father from Kara's section is taking. He was there to get money out of his rich father, who refused to give him any money. And yeah, that's it. We're all caught up, and then we stopped. I will be going on stream today as long as I possibly can. It should be at least 2 hours, but I will apologize again if I have to back out because my throat gives up, or if my health seems to decline in some way. I will be backing out and taking care of myself as best as I possibly can, because the worst thing I could possibly do on a Friday night is wipe myself out for the entire weekend. And I recommend that you all do the same. Self-care is massively important. Please look after yourselves during this time. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal, because animals smell great. And yeah, watch some of me attempting to do the Detroit gameplay. Yeah, the prisoner, it was very heavy considering the situation that Marcus was in. We finished that segment, and then we cut back to Connor, who was going to a no androids allowed bar to reconnect with one of his cop buddies. And then we sort of stopped, and then we were sort of done. As you might have spotted when I started my stream today, there have been some straight to desktop crashes, so there might be a little bit of repetition. The auto-saving seems quite kind, but if I get to a point where the game crashes, I might have to double up on certain things, but we'll just do our best. I thought I had fixed it by changing some of the way that the RAM was dedicated to this game. Turns out I didn't. And yeah, that's it. Let's move on. I hope you're all having a great day. Creepy lady is creepy. I kind of like this character in the way that he interacted in the opening segment. My concern is he's gonna be a bastard. Like, I have a bad feeling about him. I feel like of the three androids that we've been introduced to, he could very easily be the bad guy.
Shit, I thought androids weren't allowed. What's your problem?
God, are we literally scanning everybody's face?
Buy me a drink. That's what I thought.
Stop looking away from me. don't think I walked around the edge of the room far enough. We got. Does anybody like sports? We got some sport flags. They're playing some kind of basketball. You can also scan everybody's faces when you enter a room. Your human brain just has a different AI. It took me a couple of. It's Friday. Time Lord, start. Don't drop metaphysical stuff like that. It took me a couple of seconds to understand what you meant. Smash. Where is this man? Is he in the
Get
back?
out of here.
Hello? "31% unemployment rate. When will it stop?" I don't think they like androids. I scanned you, didn't I? Yeah. Did I not get everybody? I don't think I've got this guy. There he is. Is that large, angry? I can't remember his name. The Kurgan from Highlander, like the original Kurgan from Highlander. He's always very gruff men.
Lieutenant
Oh god, it
Anderson,
is.
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
Lieutenant Anderson, I must inform you that I intend to file a report on your behavior.
Yeah, don't make him tense. I don't think he likes me.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that, Jim? Wonders of technology. Make it a double. Did you say homicide?
Part of me is really concerned that all of this footage is going to be unusable because of the copyrighted music. Sanguine.
You wait here. I won't be long.
You like your party hat, Sanguine?
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here, so you...
I can take it off. Look, I can do this. Like I can put a. I've got other hats. It's just stacking. Look, you've got a little tiara now. Look, you got a little tiara. Yeah, no, Sanguine, you got a little tiara now. You don't get the party hat, Sanguine. You get the little tiara on your hat. Yeah, you look extra pretty now. I hope you prefer that.
You shut the fuck up, and you wait here.
How's it going, Sanguine?
Josh Douglas for Channel 16. Can you confirm?
Is this the girl? Is this the little girl's
I'm not
house?
confirming anything.
LDPD. They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
No worries, Sanguine.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. When he found the body. Jeez, that smell. It was even worse before we opened the windows.
Okay, it is not the little girl's house.
The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault.
I can safely presume that the little girl does not live here.
According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, stayed easy.
Acetone lithium. It's that drug
Calling
again.
everybody out in the middle of the
Victim used
night.
drugs.
Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here.
No fingerprints, android involvement.
Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope.
Data analysis.
The landlord said the front
It's
door was
definitely
locked
his
from the
blood.
inside. All
It
the
is
windows were
creepy that
boarded
he
up.
can do that
The
through
killer must
taste.
have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
More blood.
Not much.
Haven't missed anything in the room.
The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
Nothing in the cupboard. The tasting is truly disturbing. It is kind of upsetting. We got strip club, gentlemen's club. We're gonna see some android. Is there nudity in this game? Like, things aren't gonna get awkward, right? Even more blood. Thought this man had a lot of blood. Criminal record database. Signs of a struggle. You can tell there's signs of a struggle. Because the chair's fallen over. Android sex officially better. Sorry, ladies, but plastic can't be beat. Mark Walter and Nancy Rice step out together. Eden Club. Android sex officially better. The result of our survey is in, and it's official. 68% of men prefer sex with an android to a real woman. And with 52% of men saying that they've tried the experience at least once, that's a lot of android love to go around. There were a few reasons given for the preference, but we think we know the real reason. Androids don't want to talk about their feelings afterwards. The story was sponsored by Eden Club. Discretion is our middle name. Eden, discretion is our middle name club. Tech Addict. Is your android spying on you? Cyberlife could be using its androids to collect private information. Zero gravity subway to connect NYC and DC in 45 minutes. More and more experts are suggesting that Cyberlife uses its 120 million androids to record details of private conversations of its customers and sell them to trading partners. Ever talked about buying the new car while eating dinner with your partner? Cyberlife could use that information for targeted advertising. The information goldmine doesn't stop there. Everything from personal indiscretions to political affiliations could easily be extracted and potentially used for nefarious purposes. The spate of reports linking Warren's presidency to Cyberlife only deepens such concerns. Several consumer rights organizations have requested that Cyberlife disclose the information it gathers and who it sells that information to, but the company has always refused. Requests for a formal inquiry have gone unanswered so far. I mean, you introduce a piece of technology into everybody's life like this. it's probably gonna get misused in that way. People are bastards. There's a garden outside. There's the missing knife. What's that? I thought it was a crossbow for a second. A bat. Matches. Is that not? That matches the corpse. Violent impact traces of therium. He attacked an android. Deviant was attacked. Emotional shock. God, is that only? That's only 7 out of 10. Where's the rest of it?
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat. No human writes like this. Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so.
We did all of
We're
this,
taking
right? There
samples
was
for
nothing.
analysis.
We looked through the front pages. Yeah, we did this. That's done. I don't know why. Examine victim. Anything around here?
Red
Bathroom?
ice. Seems our friend Carlos like the party. Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Rag. Rag? R-A-G-R-A-S? Ragras. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I feel like a shrine is fairly telling. Telling of what, I don't
Consider
know,
it done,
but
Lieutenant.
that's kind of weird, right? It's kind of weird.
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
Is there anything in the garden? Got a pile of rubbish and a mysterious mound.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Go suck on some of the floorboards, find out what the problem is. 8 out of 10. I'm still confused why that's yellow, because we read the book. Blood on the dance floor. It's a font. The man's written in a font. And that's a body. I hope nobody looked directly at the body. Oh god, we're getting closer to the body. He's been taking the drug again. Red ice. He's deceased, in case you didn't know. And yes, I know it's an identification thing. He'll be welcome in. I'm confused That's one. I don't think that animation was very appropriate whilst we're investigating a corpse. 28 knife wounds, internal bleeding, 28 stab wounds deceased more than 19 days ago. Oh, you can see his belly button. I don't want to look at the man's belly button. Apparently there's something else here to scan and I can't. I think it's wonderfully appropriate. Do you think this guy was waterboarded, Jura? I'm only seeing 3. And I can't move the mouse away. I think you got everything without consent if he was. It says 3 out of 4 clues to analyze.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
Like, it says clues analyzed 3 out of 4. I don't... No. Oh! There it is. Fingerprints. Bruno waterboarding. I mean, he drowned in drink. Victim fell here. Victim was stabbed. They came from the kitchen with a knife. Everything has been investigated. I'm such a good robot detective.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android
with the bat.
With the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
Victim was stabbed by the android. Oh god. The cat's here and I oh god, this is gonna have to be quick. The victim was stabbed by the android. Android stabbed the victim. Yeah, that's the one. Android threw the chair. 2.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to the living room.
And he tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes...
Okay, I'm gonna have to give this cat a treat, otherwise he's not gonna leave me alone, and he's already eyeing up the microphone. Number 2. We give him 5 treats a time. he can visit 4 times. On the 4th trip, we just have to deal with it. But I will give him these treats, right? I will give him these treats. He'll walk away, and then he'll come back. Also, there's an ad break in a minute, chat. Have this. He's so hungry, he'll go for anything he can reach. He really likes this microphone, and it drives me insane. Absolutely insane. Well, you've all seen it. There's clips of him rubbing it off, like knocking it off of there. Because I'll be honest, this isn't attached. It's not really that attached. Even I'm mesmerized by the bit of the GIF in the background now. Give me a paw. Thank you. I think that was more than 5. Doesn't help that I'm bad at maths. I think that might have been 6. You done? Is that it? Cuteness overload? You done? I think he's done. He's purring away to himself now. Okay, I'm going to have to ask you to leave, sir, because I can't have you on screen. I can't have you on screen while I'm having to do quick time events, because that's not going to end well. Get down. Get down. All the way down. There you go. And he's gone. He'll be back in, like... We'll give it... What I should do is start a timer, and we can have a betting system going for how long George is going to be away from the webcam, because it varies from like 3 minutes to several hours.
Sense?
The android murdered the victim
with a knife.
with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
He's still here.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh, but I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
This is where we go back into the bathroom, open the shower, and he's just in the shower waiting for us. Okay, that was the original fight. What is... Is he behind the curtain? No, it's Brooms. Why? I can't walk any closer in there. Uh-huh. Is he... A ladder was used. He's in the roof. He's in the roof. He went up, he got in the loft and is hiding in the roof. Oh no, there's no way out of the attic. There's just a random murderous robot upstairs. Find something to climb. There's a chair, no. Excuse me, sirs, do either of you have a ladder?
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Oh, he's so up in the roof.
Gotta check something.
Cue the jump scare. Is that a shot? There's literally a silhouette of a man. I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche, when you do the fandango. Thunderbolts and lightning. 1 minute till an ad chat. Galileo. No, that doesn't match up. And we're going to pause because there's something there. There's something there. But there's an ad break, and I'll be back in 3 minutes. Son of a biscuit, the game crashed again. Like, I was literally moving the mouse in the menu to make sure that it was still registering. I don't know why that is happening. Let's cross our fingers that we've not lost much progress, because if it jumps all the way back to the beginning of that room, I'm gonna be pissed. It just shuts down to desktop. No errors, no locking up, just closes. And I don't know why. Because I thought it might be a button that
Good
my
evening.
Stream Deck was doing.
Welcome to the Detroit experience.
But I've tested it with the game open and it doesn't happen. It just I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. It seems to be quite cuddly with the quick saves. But welcome back. No technical problems at all. No crashes. I'll edit that out in post. Because I definitely edit my videos. 100%. That's terrifying. Was that a naked android? Hello? I know you didn't mean...
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now! Come on!
Oh, Connor. See why I think he's going to be a bastard? And I'm wondering if that's inspired by... Like, part of me now wonders, considering how multifaceted this is, if his interaction had gone differently with that first android, I wonder if he would have reacted the same way. You can see this, somebody, well, I'm not sure if it was you, Time Lord, or just somebody in general, but there was somebody that, oh, you could play this game 100 hours. There are so many different routes and, like, things to investigate. And I'm sort of like, oh, God, okay. I think he's going to turn out to be a bad guy. Meanwhile, at the trauma house.
Todd? Dinner is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Connor's LED is blue. He's not a deviant. Of course, he will follow his directives. But the game is called Become Human, so I'm assuming that the directives at some point are going to be irrelevant.
There wasn't much in the kitchen. I did what I could.
Life's funny. I lost my job because of androids. Then when I need somebody to take care of this goddamn house, what do? Go out and hire a fucking android. What a joke. Of course, androids are so fucking wonderful. They never fail. They're never tired. Never sad. They're so fucking perfect. They ruin my fucking life.
Is he gonna make her a deviant? Like, is this gonna be a?
What are you looking at? What's your fucking problem?
Here we go.
Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole. My fault your fucking mother took off. You should stop taking drugs, Todd. Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant! It's all your fault.
Daddy, no!
It's all your fucking fault! Get back here. Come back here. Come back here right now! Yes! You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time. Took off without a word. I could have been happy. I could have had a family. But no! Did you ever give a shit about how I felt? I did everything I could to make her.
Huh.
Her happy just wasn't enough. I just wasn't good enough for her!
Okay, so I know where there's a gun. He's killed us before. Like, he sent Kara to the shop before. And he's quietly rolling. Oh god. Do something now. Here, I'm good. Fuck it.
Fucking brat!
No, which one was his bedroom?
It's all her fault!
That's the wrong way. I needed the gun. I need the gun. I've gone the wrong way. I've gone the wrong fucking way. I've gone the wrong way. I needed the other bedroom. Oh god, I panicked. Okay.
He's coming. He's gonna hurt me. Run! Get away, or he's gonna break you like last time.
Alice! Alice! Daddy's coming! You need to be taught a lesson.
I have to find something.
Alice! Open this fucking door! You're gonna get a hell of a thrashing, Alice! Open this door!
The
fuck are you doing here? Get out of my way!
No. I won't let you hurt her.
You won't let me? What the fuck are you talking about? You're just a goddamn piece of plastic! You seem to have a problem, and I'm gonna fix it for good.
Watch out, Kara!
Come here, bitch.
Concentrating. Fucked it.
Stop, Dad! Don't hurt her! Leave her alone!
You do as I say!
Fuck. Holy shit. Quick time events.
Bitches, come here.
Please stop! Stop! No, Dad!
Come back here!
Where the hell do they go now in this universe? Like, what? Where are they? Like, what is the end game here? She's not even sat in a chair she's meant to be sat in. Holy shit. Okay. There are so many options there that didn't go the way that it could have. Holy God. Oh my God. Stun Todd, leave room. Todd chases Kara. There's an entire subsection. Grab lamp.
Please, I beg you.
Oh my God. 33% complete. Hi, Rachel. They got out. They got out. What are the world stats? 39% of people ended up in that situation. Good. Well, I hope everybody is still with me after that, because that was not pleasant to watch. We continue.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties and all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn.
It didn't end in murder. How's that going to affect or not affect Connor's story? Oh, so yeah, my assumption then based off how we've seen, Connor's either going to get, like, I still think Connor's going to be a bad guy. So, does that mean he's now after Kara, who is a deviant with the red circle? But her red circle kept flip-flopping back and forth between yellow and red, and I'm not sure what that means either, because at the end of that, it was like a weird half and half, and I'm not sure if that's graphical or intent. I don't know. Pulling a card. 9 of clubs. Dun, 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 dun. Top. 9 of clubs. I am on edge. Quick time events on a keyboard. Who knew I was not prepared for that? Holy shit. Quick time events. QE, WAS, and D. My brain was not prepared for that as a thing.
About art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Is this son gonna rob the place?
Scotch? Neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication. Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out. Marcus, no, I'm gonna come with you.
Oh yeah, let's take... I didn't really think that through. Let's take the guy in a wheelchair to the burglar? This doesn't seem like a good plan. Oh, hello, son.
Leo! What are you doing?
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Be reasonable. This isn't gonna get you anywhere.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough! Get out! Right now!
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone!
Come on, let's see what you got!
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
Stop it!
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it, Leo! Stop it!
You're scared to fight back, you fucking bitch! That's right, I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone!
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart, and nobody's gonna give a shit. You know why? Because you're nothing. You hear me? You're nothing.
Carl, no! Oh, Carl.
Humans. Fragile machines.
Carl, don't leave, okay? Please don't go. Don't leave.
Remember, Marcus, don't let anybody tell you who you are.
No. No. Dad. No. Please.
This is all your fault. This never would have happened if it weren't for you. The android. It was the android.
Holy shit! Why would a cyberlife give they let Leo accuse Marcus? I could have fought back then. He did nothing. That was... I thought that went the same way that Kara did. Kara didn't fight anybody and therefore sort of escaped in a weird sort of like... I went the same logic as Kara. Kara defended themselves and ran but didn't kill anybody. So I didn't want Marcus to fight the sun and like put him through a wall. Oh god, the moral ramifications of this is all over the shop. But I will say I really like the sort of like metaphorical nature of beating down the giant glowing red wall to sort of get through their programming. That's quite a satisfying thing.
Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife? How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away?
Look at his arms. Like he's had cigarettes put out on him.
goddammit! Fuck it. I'm out of here. We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
How is this gonna go? Extract confession. Hello. Fancy meeting you here. Am I both? He's both the good cop and the bad cop. Yeah, so I have the... He's damaged, obviously, for obvious reasons. I mean, he fought a guy and stabbed him 28 times in the chest. But the thing that bothers me the most about this one, those markings on his arm are a bit concerning from all of these guys that are going all of the deviants that are occurring are like pushed to a point, and he looks like he's been tortured. I think I might be an android sympathizer. Sign of software instability, probability of self-destruction low. Model HK400, housekeeper, manufacture date 2030, property of Carlos Ortiz. The blood of the owner. Non-critical damage level 2 caused by baseball bat, so effectively a broken arm. This... What are those marks about? Repeated marking over 16 months caused by cigarettes. That is... The skin is more of a projection, a mimic of it. It's not super physical. He's been burnt over the course of 16 months. Even if it's a projection, that is... A human doing that to something even with the semblance of humanity is really... That bothers me in a weird, deep-seated part of my soul. But like, does it count if he can't feel pain? Yes, because he... There's a line here, right? And I'm not sure of the psychology of this, but if you were presented with something that has every semblance of humanity, like it resembles humanity down to like the smell or like the eyes or however you identify, and you cause physical harm to that thing, I feel like it takes a certain special kind of person, because even if he's an android and even if he's purchased, and even in the context of this game, if he's property, if you look at like a person or a thing like that and go, oh yeah, I can do damage to this, that's my there's a weird metaphysical line in place like in this. I feel like if you can put cigarettes out on something that even looks like a human being, that makes you a bad person. Yeah. It's weird. Part of me hopes that I hope I don't live until this sort of technology becomes a thing, because I don't think robots are. Part of me hopes that like artificial intelligence and shit like this doesn't become this in my lifetime. Anything vaguely humanoid gets it from me. I even say thank you to Alexa. Oh, I agree, it's fucked up, but like the android can't be too bothered by it. Bothered is contextually strange in this, because we've already proven, or at least we've had 2 examples of androids being pushed into a situation where they have effectively bypassed their programming and protected the thing or done the thing. So he could be feeling pain. He could get to a point where he's pushed far enough to be bothered, just because he hasn't been bothered. But in this case, he's a deviant now, isn't he? Fugue, thank you very much for the first time chat. We're just discussing the moral ramifications of putting a cigarette out on an android. He's become a deviant. This pushed him over a line, so he must be bothered, right? Like, based off the reaction that Kara and Marcus had, the fact that he is also a deviant, even though it's happened off screen, he must be bothered. Just normal everyday stuff. Oh yeah, it's like this all the time around here. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Something. Reach optimal stress for confession. Name.
My name is Connor. What about you? What's your name?
Wounds.
You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you?
Comfort.
Listen. I know you've been through a lot, but you need to help me understand what happened.
Sympathize.
Listen, I'm on your side. I want to help you, but there's nothing I can do if you won't talk to me.
I'm very curious to know if other androids are aware of deviance, or is this like what's not really clear at this point in the story is that as much as they're hunting down deviants, is it common knowledge that deviants exist? Yeah.
I'm here to help you, but you've got to trust me. All I want is to get you out of here.
That's too low. He's not stressed enough.
What are they gonna do to me?
Sorry, I just understood that, Matt.
Gonna destroy me, aren't they?
Truth.
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
Truth.
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
feel like if the public knew it would happen, they wouldn't be risking beating the androids. I feel like this, at least I like to hypothesize when it comes to story games like this. Theoretically, you've got this subservient, like, call it a race of people that's helping humans. It comes down to the stock market price of Cyberlife. I think they keep it on the down low. If people found out that androids, like if it became public knowledge that androids could become deviants or almost like have some semblance of self-awareness in the ways that we've seen displayed so far, there would be, regardless of the world that we're living in, there would be some component of moral outcry. They would be people wanting to protect them. So if it does come down to the, like, as Time Lord says, the Cyberlife stock market, they get richer if people don't find out the deviants exist, because it's like you don't want to tell. There's also a weird psychological thing in my brain where you don't want to tell having an entity that has been created to serve you in some capacity. There's a gray area there where you can go, they've been created to serve me in some capacity. Okay. But as soon as that thing has feelings and you know it doesn't want to be doing that, that slaves. And it's just an ood. Oh god, this is making me question. There's so many questions in my brain. Pressure it, probe its memory, convince it. Threaten.
If you don't talk, they're going to tear you apart and analyze you piece by piece. They're going to destroy you. Do you understand? Okay then, don't talk. What do I care after all? I mean, I'm not the one accused of murder, right? If you remain silent, there's nothing I can do to help you. They're gonna shut you down for good. You'll be dead. Do you hear me? Dead.
That's why I love this game. You learn a lot about yourself just playing it. One of those, I really hope that, considering how shit people are to each other in real life, like this week, I pray that I do not live to see a world where this level of technology exists. Because can you imagine the clusterfuck that humanity would become if this was actually like within reach within the next like 50, well, maybe within the next 50 years it is. I don't. People suck. I said this at the beginning of stream for other reasons, and I don't mean that offensively to anybody in chat, because obviously you are people, but people en masse with this level of power suck.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me, scared I might die. So I grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach. I felt better. So I stabbed him again and again until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
Oh god. Statuette.
The sculpture in the bathroom, you made it, right? What does it represent?
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
An android with religion.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9. Only RA9 can save us.
What is RA9?
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
No, don't word it like that. People are gonna get people are gonna get worried if you say it like that. Insist RA9.
RA9. Who is RA9? Why did you write "I am alive" on the wall?
He used to tell me I was nothing. That I was just a piece of plastic. I had to write it. To tell him he was wrong.
Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before, he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
I'm done.
You know what, Time Lord, I played the A Plague Tale, Requiem, and Innocent and Requiem duo games. I played those, and they were a community recommendation. I was like, I love these. They're absolutely fantastic. But holy shit, was I upset by the end of them and the way that they treated some of those characters. And this is a second recommendation from Time Lord, followed up by a number of, yeah, you should play that, definitely, from a bunch of other people. I am feeling so many feelings right now, and I don't like feelings. I don't like to feel feelings, chat. I feel like you could see my feelings. Oh, God, because the difficulty with this is all of the people that are they're all bastards. All of the humans are dicks, and all of the androids are pushed to that point. And I'm not saying that violence is an answer in the levels that they've gone to, but because obviously there's very, if that was the person that was being traumatized like that, you would get them out of that situation. Oh, but holy fuck. Okay. Remember that time RightBigChimken developed feelings?
Chris, lock it up.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
What the fuck are you doing?
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it? The fucking android's gonna tell me what to do.
You don't understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth. Chris, gonna move this asshole or what?
I'm trying. I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker. That's enough. Mind your own business, Hank.
I said that's enough.
Holy shit. We made a friend.
You're not gonna get away with it this time.
Everything is all right. It's over now. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Please, don't touch it. Let it follow you out of the room, and it won't cause any trouble.
The truth is inside.
Video games that make you feel feelings are equally the best and the worst. I am in some way neurospicy. I'm in the process of getting diagnosed with ADHD and autism. The feelings thing, I am very good at compartmentalizing as a human being. I can put things on a shelf and not have to deal with it. But increasingly, it's one of those things, right? Increasingly, I'm having to get used to this concept, especially with Twitch streaming, where I will play a video game and I'll be upset by it. Especially A Plague Tale, and there was another one before, Under the Sea, which, funnily enough, is a Quantic Dream game. I find I am very upset when children or childlike characters are like damaged in some way in a video game. Traumatized, upset. There is some, I don't know what that comes from, but there is some part of me that's like, if anything's going to pull up my heartstrings in a video game or a fictional story, it's like a child in danger. And I'm having to get used to this idea, or like I'm having to get used to this idea of having to show actual emotion on stream. Well, it's not like it's a big reveal. I have shown happiness, and it's one of those things that I'm sort of like, there's a weird sort of uncomfortable about it for me. This game is like that process of feeling those feelings and sort of talking about them on stream on steroids. I think every single scene I could have sort of sat back in my chair and gone, holy fuck. Now we're back with Kara now.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Welcome to the Bot Brigade. Do not let the power go to your head. I'm just a random bearded man on the internet.
Someone has just joined the Bok Brigade.
As you can see, your follow is anonymous, and unless you identify yourselves in chat, I will not be able to, like, thank you directly, but that's not calling you out. If you're a lurker, I feel like I'm getting irrational with this explanation. Basically, anonymous follows. Say hello if you would like, but we are a community that welcomes lurkers. Hope you're having a good day.
All right. End of the line.
End of the line?
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Wake up. We have to go.
Where are they going? Like, I don't know where we're going.
Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
I have no idea. She's gonna have to leave.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night. Come on, Alice, we've got to hurry.
Find shelter for the night. We've got androids over the road.
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
Well, they're a whole load of useless, they're not very good. Words. We got a few spots up and down the street. We got a motel, which seems very obvious. We have a coffee shop that says no androids allowed. Comfortable but not discreet will need money. Uncomfortable but safe, how to get in. Very uncomfortable but discreet. Open 24/7, can't sleep here, ask for help. Ask for help, because the 24-hour cafe is a trope, right? Come on. Child. Oh my god, child. This is how you get eaten by bears.
This bus stop is closed for the night.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
What the fuck?
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight.
Thank you, mysterious binman. That was a mysterious binman.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Oh, I've just thought of something that we didn't talk about at the beginning of the stream. So I'll leave it till the end. But you might notice something. An achievement has been made on the channel. Can you see it? Can you point it out for me?
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
What do you want?
Hey,
I'm
600.
with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Shit. A homeless android? Ah, that's the best yet. Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay? You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
This did not go the way that I thought it would. He's probably... Let's leave, because he's probably got a gun. Like... Come, child. Yeah, we hit 600. 600 was my challenge for the entire year. It took some time, but we got there before the end of the year, and I'm super happy with that. That is my achievement for the day. At the beginning of my streams, we talk about achievements. I'm proud of myself for reaching that goal. Rebuild Detroit.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know. But it's just for one night, and no one will look for us here.
Hand-cut fence with a wire cutter. Like I just have access to a... Do I have a wire cutter attachment? Where do I get a wire cutter from? Shop. Yeah? It looked like a convenience store. Why would a convenience store sell wire cutters? Ads coming up, chat. If this is right, I've never been into a convenience store that sold wire cutters, is all I'm saying. We got food. Ah! I take it back. I take everything back. Tools for squat fence. Well, we're gonna have to rob him. Would anybody like some fresh lemon? Oh, she's gonna knock him out. Can we get some money by the kid knocking over the... You can get the fox. Is that pushing it?
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Put that back right now.
Look, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Just get the hell out of my store.
Hey, we got away with the wire cutters.
Come on, Alice.
We got away with the wire cutters. It was a ruse.
It's okay, Alice. We're gonna find some place to sleep tonight.
He didn't tap us down for the wire cutters. Whilst I'm sure Alice would have loved the cuddly toy, it means that we did not get discovered. Part of me wonders if... I've got the wire cutters now, so we're going to go the squat route. Part of me wonders that if you had the... if you got Alice to knock the cans over, could I have robbed the place and just left? The squat will be a little bit more inconspicuous, and it's not a car park, though, so that's a positive, right? That's a good thing. How do I cut the fence? But like, how do I do it? How do I exempt. How do I cut the fence though? I got a wire cutter. Did he take them away from me? I got a wire. Did it take the wire cutter back? Find wire cutter. We got the cut fence with... I think you had to give both back, but I don't know. I feel he's not gonna like me. I'm just gonna go back in and find out. I thought I'd gotten away with it. I thought I'd gotten away with the I thought I'd got away with the robin. But here we are. Let's go back to the shop, and I'm sure he'll be really welcoming and nice. Too risky to go back.
This way.
I had a wire cutter in my hands, and I had to steal the frickin'... What exactly are my options now? We've got a car park. Sleep in abandoned car. It's a really good sign that I have to look at my keyboard when that stuff comes up on screen. 1 minute till the ad, chat. We will take a 3-minute pause. Kid's gonna get sick in a car like this, surely.
It looks abandoned.
Including the bow tie.
Yeah, it's cool. Bow ties are cool. This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are cool. Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie. Get red.
Bow ties are cool.
I don't want to... can I leave? You might come back for this, Alice. Come on. I'm so fucked off that the shop didn't work out. I might just hit up all 4 places and then pick one, because I don't think I'm getting in the... I don't think I'm getting through the squat now. Was this open, or was it just... Okay, nothing there. Laundrette.
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
We mug a lady and take their clothes. Excuse me, sir. Can I take your clothes? We're gonna go on the ad. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Take this opportunity to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal, and pray that the dead game doesn't crash whilst I'm away. The act of switching back to my main screen crashes the game. Why does it do that? It's really weird. Like really weird. Let me just test it on the main menu. Like I wanna let me just test this. I'll look into it for you. I'm wondering if my main menu button is just doing something that it doesn't like, but I just can't believe that that's the case. The thing that triggered that crash then was me pressing main menu.
Hello. I hope you're doing well. What would you like to do today?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is gonna go to the BRB screen and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we do this, and then the game closes. The act of pressing... So what is that main menu button doing? Is it just literally doing the transition? The OBS... The thing that is doing is switching the scene and posting a message in chat. Don't press it. I think I'm literally, whilst BRBing on this game, just going to have to pause it and walk away. Which I don't like doing. Just play. I'll find you a fix. No, I refuse. I will not play. I am not your dancing monkey. I'll play. I'll play. But either way, I can't BRB while playing Detroit Become Human. I have to be here forever until I pee myself. I don't want to do that, chat. Don't make me pee myself. I'm drinking this lovely, relevant mug. But yeah, for some reason it's my stream.
Hi, it's good to see you again.
Oh, you're creepy.
Great to start.
The good thing is, this might reload me before I fucked up the shop. Where do we reload? Oh, bollocks. Let's go steal some clothes. Bad news is, chat, it reloaded me after the shop. I should never have gone through that chain link fence. Oh my god, is that the Curiously Cuddly Cryptid?
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
Hey Kirby, we're about to commit a robbery. Don't get caught. The beeline to disaster. Get it? Because there's bees. Pollinating bees officially extinct. For decades, scientists and farmers foresaw the inevitable extinction of bee populations. Despite these warnings, the Global Institute of Endangered Species announced at their Washington AGM yesterday that wild bees are now officially extinct. Living specimens exist only in captivity. Bee numbers have been ravaged in recent decades by colony collapse disorder, where worker bees disappear, leaving hives which cannot feed themselves. Biologists confirm that CCD accelerated by overuse of pesticides in crops, parasites, and pollution. Oh my goodness, Night Sprite. Hello, Night Sprite.
Flap.
Daniel, welcome in.
Night_Sprite just raided with 11 viewers.
Mel Plays Games, Dragon Zero, welcome Raiders. My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and Night Sprite, I'm bringing something special to you, Night Sprite, for the first time caused by a raid. You get to see a trailer. I'm going to introduce you to some. I'm going to introduce you to me through the form of a brand new trailer that we're launching today. I've played it once. This will be the second time. That self-restraint. But Night Sprite, you finished the game. I'm glad. How was it? Was it good? I have never played a Castlevania game in my life. I watched the anime on Netflix. It was very satisfying. But chat, I will be back in 2.5 minutes. Honestly, this trailer is brand new, so I would love some critiquing. I wouldn't love some critiquing. I didn't edit it. It was edited by one of my mods, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. But if you want to know a little bit about me, if you want to settle in, if you want to raid and run, that's okay too. I will see you in 2.5 minutes. I just Castlevania quickly at the end of stream. I finished the Tornico game. Oh! You didn't finish Castlevania. Sorry, I understood. You finished Tornico. I looked at that a couple of times. I don't think Tornico's for me. I was trying to follow what you were doing whilst playing, and I didn't quite grasp what the wobbly fat man was all about. But yeah, 2.5 minutes chat. Enjoy whatever the heck this is. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bob. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bob. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. Oh, that's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulk hose. That's it. That's all I've got. That's it. That's the trailer. This is a horny trailer. What is horny about that trailer? Welcome, Ryan. You've been around long enough to know that that's a lot of that is just like... I personally love it. Sky Elakar, would you be able to shout out Jura for me? I'd really appreciate it. Jura is one of my mods. They are absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure if this is a service they're now offering, but they edited that entire thing for me. They were very cost effective and they were so nice to work with on it. I am so in love with the little story that tells. And basically, I've sort of said to myself, well, we're doing this again next year. So every time I get raided between now and basically this time next year, I'll probably play that trailer. There is a short version of it, so it's not always going to be 2.5 minutes long. So sometimes it can just be like a little bit of an introduction. But otherwise, I'm so happy with it, and I'm so glad that people think it's horny because... I don't know, that's a strange thing to say. It's not that horny. Moving on. The consequences of this catastrophe will be felt across the cotton industry, fresh water supplies, and most disturbingly, agriculture. Environmentalist Kathy Linder has stressed the breadth of this news. 1 in 3 mouthfuls of food we eat relies on pollination of some kind. The resulting famine will lead to millions of deaths. CyberLife, in cooperation with Geese, have come forward with the plans on creating robotic bees. Some are pursuing non-robotic approaches, such as Detroit Urban Farms, currently experimenting with modified strains of bee produced in captivity, but there is no guarantee that they will thrive. Tomorrow, I want to troubleshoot a couple of things with this game. We can do that, 100%. It's time to face the music. For the younger generation, watching concerts in VR has become the norm, and who wouldn't want to slip on a VR headset and enjoy the show from the best seat in the house? It's a cheap, safe, and no-hassle solution to watching our favorite performers. But live music is about to be de-revolutionized. Nina and Kozuki Music have launched a campaign to bring back old-school concerts with live audiences in front of performers in the flesh. Chuck Morrison, NKM spokesperson, explains the culture of going to live concerts is a thing of the past, but we want to bring that back. Real soul music is when it's vibrating through your soul, surrounded by people who are experiencing the same thing. It's time to face the music. Break the Wall will be one of the first bands to take the stage. Performing in front of a live audience and getting an immediate reaction will be mind-blowing. This is what music is supposed to be about, says lead singer Baz Rudd. The hype, the applause, the screams. You just don't get that sitting on your sofa. If this proves a success, NKM's next stop is to bring back music festivals, which would be music music to fans' ears. Get it? Music, 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 music. Boom. Okay, let's rob this sleeping man.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes. We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform. But that's stealing. We can't do that. I'm sorry, Alice, but we have to do this.
Need to get the child warm, especially if they're to sleep in the car. What button is that, Space? This is the slowest robbery of a sleeping man in the history of time. And he'll never know where his pants went. We haven't got any money for the motel. We're at least dressed for the occasion now. I think we're gonna have to sleep in the car. Like, he's not gonna be friendly, right? Payable in advance. He's not gonna be friendly. There's a hairdresser's. Is there anything else on this street? Find shelter for the night. Motel unavailable. Cut fence. Sleep in car. Shit. I think I'm gonna have to sleep in the car, chat. Remember this bit now? I never made it into the laundrette. So for the raiders that came in, I tried to go into the 24-hour shop. I was like, they're not going to have wire cutters. Of course they had wire cutters. So I went back and I tried to rob them. But whilst trying to rob them, I tried to steal a cuddly toy for the child. The act of taking the cuddly toy upset the guy behind the till, and then we had to leave. I had sort of hoped that we kept the wire cutters. As it turns out, we didn't, and now we can't go back. So my only option remaining is sleeping in this burnt-out car. Because I think, had I done it skillfully, the kid could have made a distraction and I could have robbed the till and then slept in the motel. But hindsight is a bitch.
It looks abandoned.
I like her new outfit.
Stand back, Alice. It's dry inside, and nobody will find us here.
I don't want to sleep in there. Can't we find a better place?
We're better off staying, Alice. The important thing is for us to be safe. And it's just for tonight.
I'm sure there wouldn't be fleas or anything. Did she do... Is it... Oh, that would be... Yes, take this blanket from the abandoned car.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why can't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever.
I lied to the child. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I didn't know what to do and I panicked. You should never lie to a child. But I didn't want to be like, no, we're not going to be together because I'm going to get attacked by an evil policeman. Robot man, probably. Or at least I think we are. God. Yeah, that was what, like 34% of progress? Where the fuck are we now? Cut to Lucas? Marcus, Lucas, Marcus. What is happening? Who is this? Oh god, is that... It is. The beautiful boy bot. Hello, Raiders.
Flap flap. Luxury Pigeon just raided with 13 viewers.
Madge, welcome in. Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. You are my second raid in a couple of minutes, and you know what that means, chat. You get to see my brand new raid trailer. I've got a raid trailer now, Pidge. Are you jealous? I've got a brand new... Did you really go to getting over it with Bennett Foddy? Did you really follow through? So, Labatt's another streamer that we know was playing that, and Pidge was threatening to play it and show up Labatt's. Did you really switch to getting over it with Bennett Foddy after I backed out? Of course I did. Did you finish the game? I've been live for what, 2 hours? He did a speed run in 20 odd minutes. Did you really? I'm a horrible man. I mean, that's great. I can really appreciate that. But Raiders, my name is Chim. I have a brand new raid trailer that I'm playing for people when they raid me from now on today. I'm going to test it with you. I would love to hear I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear how it makes you feel. Trailer is totes horny. It's not horny. I don't know why chat thinks it's horny. It's not horny. But Pidge, it's not. It's not. If you need to raid and run, please do so. We will get back to Detroit Become Human in just a minute. I'm going to press this button and I will see you in 2.5 minutes. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. Welcome to the Bopper. I hope everybody's ready to watch Chimken get fisted. Welcome to the Bopper. Oh, no. I'm here to kick ass. Can I interest anybody in a stinky secret? Daddy? Yes? Is there something the matter? That shouldn't be that funny. Look at that peen. Oh. It's nicer if you suck on it and it lasts a while. So take your top off. My bunghole is very tidy, I'll have you know. Chim, stop edging chat. I don't understand. I never said such a thing. If you're gonna eat anything, on my recommendation, you have your own ass on hand always. You should never go hungry again. You heard me. I'm aroused just from the conversation about the pink living jellyfish. That's a very interesting thing to say on the internet. He's gonna fist me, and not in a pleasurable way. This butt plug chicken. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm mildly concerned. Look how thick he is. Really, really sturdy. I'm gonna poop on you. It's pretty bad. And I have a juicy fat ass. What's the worst that could happen? And this is where I will be for the rest of the night. Oh, come on! Punch them into submission. No other place can I talk so openly about pissing myself. I'd prefer if you didn't make me pee myself. Whoops! I just need to go change my underwear. I really want to have sex on stream. Would anybody like to join me in the cum bath? Remember my mysterious hole. Didn't do it last time, not doing it this time either. Ha 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 ha! Please don't let that be a wipe. I would like to make some sweet music with him. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know what's really good, guys? Stabbing zombies up the bum. Now I've ruined it. I am going to die. Ah, ha, ha. You. The government, we have bulk hose. That's it. That's all I've got. That's it. That's the trailer. That's pure unadulterated me. That was edited by my blessed mod Durandria. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. I think the play counter today is at like, I think that was the third time. So maybe not again tonight, but no, or at least the short version next time, so you can see the difference. There's not much difference. But okay, let's play game. Ethereum pump regulator, all systems in low power mode, defective. Great content, Jim. Thank you, Bubble Slice. I'm currently scanning the handsome man's body. Left and right leg components missing, unable to stand. He's missing his legs. He was so handsome before. Corrupted audio data damaged, PK200. My ear is broken. Optical unit impaired vision, corrupted mind palace. Replace legs. This is graphic. He was so pretty. Oh, come on. Can we call him Lieutenant Dano? Was Lieutenant Dan missing an eye? Okay, we got a new leg. Compatible left leg. This is, I have so many notes about this little segment. Plunk. Oh, you can see his heart beating. Jesus.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho!
Oh, the hands. That's unpleasant.
Where are you going?
Need some new ears. Can I get some new ears? I can't quite deal with this noise. Incompatible eye unit. Scanning doesn't seem to be working anymore. Just a pair of spare legs walking around.
I don't want to live anymore. Make it clear.
I don't suppose he happens to have a compatible set of eyes. No? Oh, compatible. What is that? I'm willing to take any body part as long as this horrible background noise stops happening. Stick it in him. My kingdom for an audio processor. Okay, I'm calling it. I'm that. Okay, that one I'm calling a murder.
Designed to serve you. What can I do for you? Hello. I'm an AK-700 android. My program has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest cyberlife maintenance center.
I don't think he's ever going to win any beauty contests. It wasn't a murder in as much as I just want my own pain to end. This noise is unbearable. Incompassible, oh yeah. I'm not ready to climb yet. I need an ear. Ear. Can the pain end now? Can we rip out this man's ear? Yeah, so you did a murder? Yeah, but I can... The voices are now... I'll never murder again. The voices have ended. The voices in my brain have ended. Suddenly, rain! I'm alive! My eyes don't match now. What are we ripping off? Hang on, that's just detachable? I feel like that's a massive, like, manufacturing flaw. If the thing that identifies their programming is just removable. Oh, the supermodel's got his ripped chest out.
My name is Marcus.
And off he goes to become an anime villain. It's a restraining bolt, server upload, download piece. That was a very enjoyable segment. I quite enjoyed that. I am not going to go on the BRB screen because I want to do a tiny bit more, but I'm dying to go to the toilet. So I'm going to press this, and I'm going to mute, and I'm going to leave you in the very careful hands of my cat. Do not immediately do that. If I come back and that microphone's off that, heads are going to roll. I'll be right back. Stop it. No. It's still there. He behaved. Props to him. Best streamer cat. Quick kitty, activate the BRB screen. Maybe next time. He has pressed buttons on my Elgato before, but not in this case. Nice try. I see you. Nice try. Okay. Where are we now? There's been a lot of emotion this evening. Who the fuck is Amanda?
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged.
But
I also think he used to be a good detective.
He's describing me.
He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation
didn't like
I
that.
avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
She's evil. She's evil. Oh, he's flashing. He was changing color.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
I'm gonna cut it short there. Not short because I've gone over by a full hour than where I usually stream till. But I'm coughing more and it's not. I need to rest my voice. Chat. It's been a time. It's been a time. What has happened today? We hit 600. Not today, well, off stream, but we've got an additional follow today, so that's great. But still, 600 has been achieved. That was my main target in streaming in 2024. My entire streaming life is now complete. I don't know what to do until 2025. So currently, the next challenge is 1,000 by the end of 2025. If I come up with something slightly more interesting, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, 1,000 by 2025. This time next year, 1,000 would be really cool. I'd be really happy with that level of progression. It's like a nice steady, you know, the trajectory I'm on feels comfortable, and I'm very happy with the way that streaming is working out right now. And a lot of you are responsible for that. So without much further ado, ignore this. Ignore this. You don't need to know about that. Chat, I want you to know I'm glad you exist. Thank you very much for engagement. Thank you very much for helping me hit 600 followers. Thank you very much for sitting through my raid trailer no less than 3 times this evening. Some 600 people are responsible for it, I wager. Thanks for another great stream. Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. Twitch streaming is a really big deal for me. It is my happy place. There's a whole long list of very emotional things that I could say on the subject of hitting that challenge, but I'm really happy to be here. I'm really happy to be playing Detroit Become Human. The last few games I've played on stream, or a good number of them, have sort of been like community recommendations, and I kind of want to continue to bring some level of that into my streaming moving forward. Stuff that people, it's not just entirely driven by me, so I will be talking to more people in the coming months with games that you might want to see me play. But otherwise, thank you so much. I'm really glad you exist, chat. Thank you for all of the stuff that I just talked about. At the beginning of my streams, I ask you if you've achieved anything since we last spoke, because I want to tell you that I'm proud of you. There are people out there in the world that have nobody to say that they are proud of them, so I've nominated myself to be that person for you on the internet. But at the end of my streams, I like to say something slightly different because I don't want to repeat myself. What I want you to know, chat, is I'm really proud of you for just living. I'm really proud of you for existing. I'm really proud of you for keeping on going, because I don't know if you've noticed, but the world is a little bit on fire in the last week or so. There is a lot of shit going on. And there is no better time for you to know that I am proud of you for just keeping on going, because it's really, really easy to look at everything that's going on and feel disheartened. There are people that can't get out of bed every day, but they are still existing. And that in this community is all I can possibly ask you for. I want you to keep going. I want you to keep going as best as you possibly can, as much as there might be some knockback sometimes. There will be some days that you might not want to get out of bed, but there's always the day after that you can try again. But at the same time, even if you can't get out of bed, you're still here, and that's what's important to me. You do not have to consume my content. You do not have to be in chat. You do not have to lurk in chat. The lurkers are always appreciated. What I want you to do is take whatever energy you've got, concentrate on living, and if my content can make that existence that little bit easier, that is the sort of niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. I want to make your life better as much as I possibly can. As a random person on the internet with a beard and a cat. Yes. What else do we say? We say fuck cancer. At the end of 2023, me and my partner DollyWhiskers lost somebody very important to us to cancer. So at the end of my streams is a bit of a ritual. In 2024, we've been saying fuck cancer in chat. If you would like to type fuck cancer, you will not be penalized by the auto mod. You will not be punished in any way. It is a little ritual that we do to remember them. When I think about them now, when I sort of like experience the grief concerning that loss, there is a part of it that is now related to this thing that makes me really happy. It makes me really happy broadcasting on the internet. It makes me happy doing this Twitch thing. So fuck cancer, because in the same way that I said thank you about hitting the 600, I will forever be saying thank you for helping me sort of process that grief that we felt. And before my voice entirely fucks off, I'm going to find somebody to rate. And hopefully next time I stream this game, it will be a lot less crashy. Me and Skylar are going to sort it out. Yeah, my throat is really going. I breathe real well. Asa was somebody that followed us the other day when I was playing Horizon, which will return tomorrow. But we're going to raid them. They are playing Potiononomics I'll be honest, I don't know what the game is, but we're going to spread the love. If you are subscribed, drop a raid email. If you are unsubscribed, take one of the 3 raid messages that are appearing in chat. And I'll be back tomorrow, as I said, with Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun with that game. Not surprising. It was really good. And I hope you come hang out and enjoy it with me. Make sure you grab yourself a drink. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you do all the things relating to self-care that are super important. I will send you off in this direction. You are going to take care of yourselves as best as you possibly can. I need a thumbnail photo for my YouTube video. That's it. That's what it is. That's it. I'll see you later.